How's it going today, guys? GAME-O-HOLIC here, and I'm here with a new video called RMP. No, not retail market price, retro modern pickups. And if you remember my channel back in the day, I had a show called the GAME-O-HOLIC Finds. Now this is kind of what that is, but we're gonna kind of put a new twist on it. So rather than just talk about, the game and price, we're still going to do some things like that, but we're going to dig a little deeper into certain things that we picked up. Certain things that I do know about, and certain things that I don't really know a lot about, and I picked it up just because of the price. But without further ado, let's check and see what we're adding to the collection today. First thing we're going to add to the collection is a console. And it is the Wonder Swan. Now, this is a console that was only released out in Japan. And it has games like a Tekken card game, there is Final Fantasy, there's Naruto, there's One Piece. Now, I know it's an all Japanese only console, but some of these are the better ways to play games like Final Fantasy. And I think there's some SD Gundam games. This was actually gifted to me for my birthday, so thanks, Samir, for sending this to me. I appreciate that. This was a decent wrestling game. Super Fire Pro Wrestling Queen Special for the Super Famicom. Now, for those of you that don't know, I am trying to collect all the Super Famicom and Sega Saturn and all the Fire Pro Wrestling games. I'm currently down to only missing one, and that is Super Fire Pro Wrestling X Premium Special. That was a mouthful to get for the Super Famicom. So for those of you watching this video, keep a lookout for me. Also adding to the list, not going to talk too much about these. These are accessories. So this is a PlayStation 3 Bluetooth controller that I paid around $10 for, and also for $10, which was an outstanding price, a Seagate Fire CUDA 2 terabyte hard drive. Now this can be used obviously to expand my storage space on my PlayStation, my Xbox, and I don't really go out of my way for these damn things, but this time I did at that price, so can't complain. Also to add to the collection, World Advanced for the Sega Saturn, and another one here, you just gotta bear with me a second. We'll get to that one in a second. Senko Fevers, or Senko Fevers, however you say it. Now, these were actually in a bargain bin at a local retro game store we have here in New Jersey called Digipress, so thanks, guys, for these. These are around $2 a piece. Well, as I don't know a lot about them, I'm always on the hunt for Sega Saturn games, English or Japanese, so that's why I picked those up. Good price. Also to add to the collection, we have Dead to Rights Retribution. Now, this I only paid around $3 for. It's not in the best of shape, but, maybe a little resurfacing, and it should work no problem. I don't know a lot about the Dead to Rights franchise, but I know I still had the first game, so I'm still looking for Reckoning on PSP and Dead to Rights 2. So, again, keep a lookout for that, guys. World Series of Poker 2008. Now, I have been on the hunt for more 360 games. I do play a lot of poker, and I like the poker games. For some reason, this eluded my vision for a while. I thought I had it. I clearly did not, so, you're playing to be the World Series of Poker champion. I don't know any other way to describe it. You have Chris Ferguson, Mike Mattisali, all the professionals that play, so it's a pretty good game. For those of you that are into horror, we got two games here. Now, one, I own the first one, I did not own the second one, and that is The Suffering, Ties That Bind. So I don't know a lot about the Suffering series. I know it is one of those really good horror games. I've had the first one for a long time. I knew I was missing the second one, but just could not find it at any thrift stores or anything. Got this for around 14 bucks, so I'm not going to complain. And this horror game that I know somebody who will not be mentioned by name, Mad Belmont, just recently picked this one up. And this one's actually been eluded my grasp for a long time at a decent price. And that was the Silent Hill HD collection. Now, if you know me, I own a lot of the Silent Hill games. I'm one of the few people probably on the SRF that owns a incomplete in-box copy of Silent Hill. I could be wrong for the PlayStation. Fact check me on that, guys. But what I do not have is any type of version of Silent Hill 3. So now I am able to play at least the original quadrilogy, as they would say, in its entirety. So this was one of the games that I was missing as part of the HD collection for those line of PS3 games that come out. I am still missing 2. Prince of Persia trilogy and a Japanese one, the Basara HD collection. So if you guys want to help me out there, Deathloop for PS5, sealed. I actually bought this at my local flea market for around $8. While it doesn't go for a lot of money, my whole reasoning behind picking up Deathloop was how often do you see in 2024 or 2025, in this case, whenever this video airs, do you see PS5 games at a flea market like this, just laying around? So that's why I picked that up. And another one that has been on my physical want list for the last couple of months is the Tomb Raider Remastered Trilogy. Now, I am aware that we just got the announcement for 4, 5, and 6 coming out. I did want this in a physical aspect. My wife is a huge fan also of the Tomb Raider series. I was not aware that the PC expansions, the Unfinished Business, Golden Mask, Lost Artifact, yeah, I understand I'm reading it right off the box, but I'm not all there, so that's why I picked this up. You could switch between modern and classic controls. You can play the tank controls or not, and the graphics too, you can switch between. So that's why I picked this one up. Also, to close this video out, it might have been too long already, but I'll let you guys be the judge of that. You guys know where to find everything in the description below. You know, subscribe, follow, do what you gotta do. But the 3 final games we are going to add to this list is Super Mario Jamboree, which I recently just got this for my birthday on a whim. For the sheer fact is, I didn't read anything up about it when, like, Super Mario Party came out and Mario Party Superstars. Because a lot of the way the game is played the last couple of years had changed, where you were working together to get stars, the dice block didn't go over 6. I wasn't all about that crap, so I wanted to go back to a more modern, well, not modern, but a more classic way of playing Mario Party, and apparently they did that with Super Mario Party Jamboree. Not to mention it also comes with 3 months of online for free, so that was a pretty good deal. Thanks, Andrew, for getting this for me. Also to add to the list, this one doesn't really need much talking about, but that's Nintendo Switch Sports. This is brand new, complete in box. This eluded my grasp for quite a while now. If you played Wii Sports, I don't really need to get into detail. This is a more modernized uptake version of that, with bowling, basketball, etc. So yeah, not going to complain. It's a good party game. And last but not least, this was gifted to me by Dr. Eddie Sabat, and that is The Legend of Zelda Echoes of Wisdom. Now, to me, Princess Zelda having her own game is kind of reminding me of the CDI days, but it took the more modern take on Link's Awakening, so I'm not complaining either way. So this is going to be an interesting playthrough, and I want to thank Dr. Sabat for sending me this game. I'm going to enjoy the ever-living hell out of this. And thank you for tuning into this video, guys. You know where to find all the episodes, and you know where to find this video, and you know to check the links down below. Don't forget to support my channel, and don't forget to support all the guys and the new guys over here at the Super Retro Force and over here on the Game-O-Holic channel. And as always, guys, have a great day, and don't forget to stay retro.